Hey everyone, I'm going to be showcasing McQuarrie Concept Stormtroopers, or from the Bad Batch TV series, they're called TK Troopers. Essentially, they're based off of the Concept Stormtroopers that were released way back when in I believe it's the Saga Collection line as well as the 30th Anniversary line, from McQuarrie Concept Art. Really odd figures, but they got like a really unique and just innovative look to them. Very stylized and just all out way different than what we got from the Stormtroopers as well as the Clone Troopers. So what I'm going to be doing is opening up the Fans Choice Saga Collection one and comparing the figure to the one from the box here, as well as comparing it to the other troopers from along the years. Before I do open up the Saga Collection one, I do want to compare the two from their details, because as you can tell, the one from, I believe, 2002, 2003 does have less detail than the one that we got from the 30th anniversary one. However, I do like both of them. They represent, what the Stormtroopers were going to be way back when Star Wars was still being created. And, I love that they brought the design back to be TK Troopers, or the Stormtroopers that would be replacing the Clone Troopers. So, really, really cool. Here's a closer look. As you can tell, the Saga Collection one, or whatever this line's called, the 2003 line one, does come with a platform as well as a white shield, as well as the 30th anniversary one. It comes with I believe it's the same shield, but it's repainted with the metallic gray and silver, and it has more blaster damage. It's more prevalent throughout the shield, as well as obviously the Stormtrooper is more detailed with more coloring. As well, I believe his blaster is more detailed than the old one. So really, really interesting how both of these figures are essentially the same, I believe. They just utilize different paint schemes as well as different accessories that come with each other. And then of course the packaging is way different. And here's the back. I really like the one on this back here. It just shows how creative and artistic the packaging used to be compared to now, where we just get the vintage collection packaging, as well as the 30th anniversary. Really has Ralph McQuarrie there, as well as all the figures that came with the wave. And overall, I really do miss these packaging. So, yep, that's the comparisons throughout the box. Alright, so just out of the packaging and messing around with them a little bit, I gotta say he's actually a fun and weird, just an overall unique figure to actually own in my collection. He stands really well on his stand. He looks really nice. He looks like a statue piece, but he does have some articulation. Really basic, back then with this line, as well as the waves that came out during this time. He's got swivel arms, swivel hands, swivel head, and just swivel legs as well. He's got articulation in the waist. Of course, you didn't see this style in the Bad Batch. You saw them more of a Stormtrooper-ish, only blasters, no lightsabers, and shield. However, this design was really heavily based, or the Bad Batch design was heavily based on this trooper, which is really cool, and I like that. He's got like a really weird shield that puts on his arm, and then he can deflect blaster bolts and whatnot. I would want to open this guy, but he is pretty rare, I would say. If I were to get one loose, or just a different packaging, I would open it up and then do a real comparison. But just out of the box, out of the Saga Collection one, and comparing it to the 30th anniversary one, it's really noticeable differences. So really cool how both of these figures are essentially the same, I believe, just different paint schemes and accessories. Really, really cool. And I'm going to be showing him next to his other figures or colleagues, what we see in the Bad Batch. All right, here is the Concept TK Trooper next to a regular Stormtrooper, which is used, I believe this is the Rogue One mode, and then he has it's actually Luke Skywalker right here. So he's a little bit short, but he's actually scales with the TK Trooper. And then I'll bring in the Clone Trooper. Really, really weird to see these three together, which is really cool. How this guy's essentially this guy, well, with the armor, and then they switch over to the Stormtrooper armor. All right, get this guy out of the way. And here he is next to a clone commando, or their instructors on their planet. I'll get the clone trooper out. And here he is next to Scorch, the big bad guy that you see in the episode as well. So really, really cool. I really do like this figure. If you can track him down for a good price, I would say go get him, because he'll be a great addition to your collection as well. You know, if you have any Bad Batch displays you want to do, or you just want to put them with customized figures in this era, or, you know, just in general for your collection, this guy's a must-have if you can track him down for a good price. But he's a really, really cool figure. He's got a lot of details that are way different than what we know from Stormtrooper and Clone Trooper armor. But essentially, it's just a Stormtrooper. So, really cool. I did give him the Clone Blaster, because I believe in the episode they do use the DC-15 blaster pistols. I could be wrong, though. But I know the Commandos do. So, really cool. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.